LGBTQ 1 Minute News. Let's queer up the world view. Scandal in Ghana. Trans artist uses satire to expose anti-gay hypocrisy. A political firestorm is erupting in Ghana after a trans artist, Angel Maxine, claimed an anti-LGBTQ politician was her former lover. We have previously reported how new legislation in Ghana increases penalties for same-sex acts up to 5 years in prison and incentivizes public accusations of citizens in homosexual relationships. Maxine named Parliament member John Chim Forchu, a key supporter of the bill, would imprison queer people as her ex. While the politician issued a frantic denial, Maxine's team revealed the claim was actually a daring work of satire. Her goal? To prove how easily the bill's duty to report clause could be weaponized to destroy lives with a single rumor. It's a bold move that has turned the law's own tactics against its creators. It certainly is a bold move. I don't even know if that's something that I would ever partake in, that type of behavior, but hats off to her, man. That's wonderful, just to get a different spin on, something like this, where people won't actually get to see what that affects,
right?
People in office, or anybody for that matter.
But God, Maxine, she really took, I would be fearful like you, super bold to do this. Great point, right? Look how easily we can ruin a politician's life, but also putting her life in danger. She put a huge target on her back at that moment when you live in a country where all of that is against the rules, against the law, and would throw you in jail at a moment's notice.
Yeah, we don't.
Cal, you're from there.
We're not from Ghana. We're from Guyana. Guyana's in South America, but even in Guyana, homosexuality doesn't exist according to the government. Last night I attended Outshine Film Festival's closing ceremony, and the closing feature film was a film called We'll Find Happiness, which is about two Moroccan immigrants who make their way to Canada just to be able to be with each other. And people don't realize in this day and age, in 2026, homosexuality isn't allowed in most countries around the world. And we're lucky that we live in a bubble here in South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. But I'm sure there are people that are watching us that are watching, it from a cell phone or a tablet or from their desktop computer, and they have to hide it from their family and friends, or they don't have access to a gay bar or a pride center or, other gay people to be able to interact with.
Whenever we have these discussions about other nations, especially a country like Ghana, people always want to blame, Muslims, non-white people, marginalized groups for all the homophobia in the world. I'm like, Ghana, like so many of the other places, is a former British colony. Most of the hate in this world does not come from these countries, true cultures. They come from Britain, France, and the United States. Remember that, kids.
They're
the three evil empires, kids. They're the ones that started this shit.
It's a very dangerous tactic, I think, to go down. Because, I remember I was sworn to secrecy after my three-way with Miss Graham and Maddie Gates. Oops.
Breaking news.
Wow. Well, that is an LGBTQ 1 Minute news story. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.